Taylor, even though it's early in the season, it seemed like this game took on some added importance based on how things have been going for you guys lately. Did you kind of have that sense of urgency as a team?
I think even for the past 3 games we have had that. I kind of said it out there. We're not playing bad. No part of the last 3 games have been bad. We have battled. We're really good D-zone wise, getting shots off. I think today we just were in the right spots offensively. We've kind of been working in practice of shifting around, being in the right areas for people. And then defensively, Nick stopped almost everything she needed to, and we played well. So I just think today you could feel it. We have that energy, but I'm hoping that we continue to bring that every single game.
Was that connection with you and Kava for your couple of goals? I know that you play with different, partners on your line, but it seemed like the connection you guys had today was pretty good, obviously, with the shots you were able to get.
Yeah, she's an unreal player, and I think we always call her the sleeper pick, but I don't know how you can be a sleeper when she's won countless championships. She's been MVP like 3 or 4 times. And I've been in that spot where you're making all those plays, and sometimes you don't feel like you're doing enough. And for her, she is doing more than enough. I think she's making the plays. She's winning her wall battles, and I think just that confidence, it comes and goes. I get it. I've been there. But she's unreal, and I think you're going to keep seeing the best out of her continuing here coming up.
What were the conversations like around how important it was to win this game and get out of that little rut?
Well, I think it was key for us just to get a few days of practice. I mean, this month we haven't been able to string together like 2 straight days of practice without travel, almost the entire month. So I think this week we really, we had a great intentional day. We did a lot of individual stuff on the first day, then we did a lot of team stuff the second day, and then yesterday we worked on special teams. So it was good. It was nice to be able to have some regular practice where we get everybody on the same page, everyone pulling the same direction. Everyone's trying. It's not a lack of effort or lack of, like Taylor said, that we've been playing horrible. The other day, we only gave up 7 scoring chances against, but we only got 8 ourselves. So we, got to figure out ways to crank those numbers up a bit. But today, we were obviously clicking.
And, you guys were able to tie for first place with the win, but of course you're played 3 more games than they have at this point. So was that important from that standpoint too?
Yeah, we're just trying to get points. We're not really paying attention to standings. I mean, somebody asked me about it before the game. We know it's going to come down to the last 5 games of the year. We're going to have to get points to get in the playoffs because that's the way the league is so tight right now. You look at 1 to 6, everything's tight. If one team has a good week, another team has a bad week, it can quickly get close. So, we just know we got to get points, as many points as we can throughout the season because we know we're going to have bumps and we know we're going to have good things and bad things. So, it's really, we just don't want to be stuck at the end of the year like, okay, now we need to make up a bunch of points because that's tough.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Sophie made kind of a good play on your goal, but to see your reaction was kind of fun too, getting that one in there and then kind of raising both of your arms up in celebration. Was that, how did you feel after that? Was it kind of just sort of relief, or what were you feeling that moment?
Yeah, I'd say it was a bit of relief. I feel like it was kind of, I've been doing the right things the last couple of games, as we all have, and just kind of either hit a post or missed the net a little bit. So to finally put that one in the back of the net was very exciting, as you could tell by my reaction. But obviously a great play by Soph. I thought it may have been offsides for a sec there, but she kept it in and obviously made a great play across. So happy to contribute to the team's win. And like Heise said, everyone was rolling today, and it felt really good to be able to contribute.
They couldn't have challenged the offsides either, so regardless.
I love it.
And as a coach, you like to see your team respond after the other team scores.
Yeah, no question. They were good. I would say especially our blue line with Katy centering, Brooke and Boots, they were buzzing, and the other lines were buzzing too. But I just thought they had a lot of jump. They were helping to create momentum not only for themselves but other lines, and we know that that's how the game works. We need to stack shifts together, and that way when teams we do get fresh players on the ice, then we can show off our skills. And obviously Taylor made a couple great shots, which was awesome. So good to see.
Taylor, what's been behind the shift of you taking some more shots yourself instead of going for assists?
Yeah, it's a great question. Coach is telling me to shoot. Players tell me to shoot.
Yeah. Dad telling you to shoot.
Yeah, my dad does too. I would just say I'm always going to try to make the right play if it's there. I love making the right play, whether that's a pass or a shot. I just think today I was on the receiving end of some passes where typically I'm the one making them. So I think today just making sure I'm a force to be reckoned with every time I'm out there. Like, I want to be the best player on the ice every game, but also I need to be doing the right things defensively and offensively. So it's the focus of getting shots on net, but quality. I'm never really going to be one to just throw a puck on net. But I just think today there was open spots and people found me, and just get shots on net. It creates opportunity.
Taylor, what does it mean to you to be EA's Forward of the Year?
Yeah, it's been cool. The skates that they send us are always really fun. They end up somewhere in my basement. Really just an honor to be a part of it, but also there's so many amazing players that could be on that. It's only 6 players out of the entire P-Dub, so it's up anyone's game. I think it's a fan vote. So honestly, thank you to my fans out there, but honestly, just like I said, anyone can be there, but it's an honor, and it's something that shows that my hard work's not going unnoticed.
You guys are approaching kind of the first half as far as number of games played. What's gone well in the first half for your team, and then kind of looking ahead to the second half, what are you guys still hoping to work on as a team, accomplish, that kind of thing?
I think bounce back. In this league, we're obviously I don't think we have any back-to-back games, but like we play Tuesday. Tomorrow we need to bounce back. We need to be feeling good, do what you need to do at practice. I think we're doing a great job we also have a lot of veterans. You know what you got to do in practice. We don't need to go out there and blow anyone's head off. Like, I think we do a good job of finding and feeling out what it takes to be good and what it takes to be at your best, whether that be, doing extra rehab, doing extra treatment. I think our team is very professional in that sense, and coaches understand that. Everyone does what they need to do. I also think the bounce back factor is after a loss, you got to come out and play hard. Every game in this league is hard, and you're not going to come out and just have a oopsie-daisy game. You get to do whatever you want. And in the future, I think continuing to follow up shifts. I think we do a good job of, there's one line does something really well. Sometimes we have a little bit of a taper off, and then we kind of come back. I think we as a group will be looking forward to continuing those shifts, whether that be one person changes, get a new fresh person out there so we can change consistently, and then continuing to get shots off on the power play. Being really good PK-wise, I thought today was really good. So that's a lot of things, but I think we're going to do a good job of continuing those.
Ken, how about kind of same for you, the first half versus second half? What have you liked? What are you still hoping to?
I agree with her. No, it's good. I mean, we know it's a tough year, right? It's trying to find our chemistry, find our jam. We know there's going to be ebbs and flows to the game. But again, I agree with her. Stacking shifts together, making sure that we're not a one-trick kind of pony. Like, we can score on the power play. We have good PK. We have to be able to have all our lines contribute on different nights, and we know it. And for me, that's how we were successful last year, our depth and finding different ways to win games, and we got to continue to work on that.
I would think, too, it was important to get Nicole back in the groove a little bit.
Yeah, I thought she was outstanding today. I thought it was her best game of the year, and it's great to see. She's kind of been close, and for me, just to get over the hump there where she didn't have a soft goal today, she just mentally, I think, is sharpening up, and she's been really good in practice, to be honest with you. Like, I watch practice, every day. I'm watching close on all the players, but obviously you notice it with the goalies a lot. So just her overall confidence level has been ramping up since her last injury, and now hopefully that just continues, because we definitely want to have both as 1A, 1B. It doesn't matter who's in the net. We know we're good to go.
Any updates on when we might see Dominique, Grace?
I think they're probably going to be after the break for both of them, but obviously that's kind of they're trying to get back, and we're trying to bring them back, but also make sure they're healthy when it is time for them to step back into our locker room and into our lineup.
You guys good?
Good.
Katy's gonna watch the Bills game. We gotta get her out of here.
There you go.
Go Bills.
Thank you.